Joining me now is Make America Great Again spokeswoman Karoline Leavitt. Karoline, welcome to the show. Good to see you again. We just asked Governor Ron DeSantis how he plans to catch up to Trump, who has indeed a large lead. Watch this, please.
The media does not want me to be the candidate. I think that they've tried to create narratives that somehow the race is over. We've worked really hard to build the type of organization in places like Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina that you need to actually be able to win these early contests. As people know that I will beat Biden, and they know that I will actually deliver on all these issues and beat the Democrats.
Karoline, I have to tell you, you surely saw this, the governor did not attack Trump. He didn't attack Newsom of California. He is not in attack mode at this point.
Well, maybe he should change his strategy because, quite frankly, the governor sounds a bit delusional. His campaign has been losing since the day that he announced with that epic failure on Twitter Spaces. He's losing in every early primary state by 20 to 40 points, including in his own backyard in Florida. A new poll this morning out of Florida shows Donald Trump is ahead by 20 points. And don't take it from me, Stu. Take it from Ron DeSantis' own spokesperson, Steve Cortez, who said Donald Trump is the runaway frontrunner in this race. And he's right. Donald Trump had 50,000 patriots show up for him on the 4th of July weekend in the scorching heat to support the former president. He's not only winning with Republican primary voters, but he's also beating Joe Biden in the RCP average. He is the leading frontrunner in this race in both the primary and the general election because the American people know their lives were a heck of a lot better under Donald Trump. Okay. He renegotiated NAFTA. He cut taxes and regulation. He secured the border. He stood up for our law enforcement. He made China pay $28 billion to the farmers in Iowa, a state he's leading by 32 points. Governor DeSantis doesn't have a chance in this race. We need to rally around Donald Trump so we can take this fight directly to Joe Biden and the far left.
Right. Well, consider this attack on Trump from Chris Christie. He's really ramping up attacks on Donald Trump. Now he's questioning the size of the former president's campaign rallies, to which you just referred. Watch this, please. Roll it.
50,000 is absurd, but I'm not going to get into an argument about that. Here's why he doesn't care about the American people. He droned on for an hour and a half yesterday in Iowa. This is not somebody who's fighting for the American people and their future. This is all about his ego.
It's all about Trump's ego. Well, you're a Trump supporter. Respond to it, please.
Oh, I'm laughing at that because Chris Christie, first of all, is polling in the single digits. He can't even fill up a small diner in New Hampshire, never mind a rally of more than 50,000 people. The local law enforcement in South Carolina said that. So I'll take their word for it. And we also saw the footage. And Donald Trump is not in this for his ego. That is a ridiculous assertion. He has been attacked by the left, the media, the Democrats, and Republicans in Washington, D.C., too, since the second he got into this down that golden escalator years ago. If he were in this for his ego, why would he stand up to fight for the American people again, knowing the full weight of the Department of Justice is trying to imprison him right now? He's doing this because he loves the people and the people love him. Again, as Ron DeSantis' spokesperson said, Donald Trump is the people's president. He's a right-wing populist. That's why he'll win this primary, and he'll be our next president.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Karoline Leavitt, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it, always.